Howdy. Today I'm going to be putting my exhaust on. It's a full system from Matt Humphries, the Janspeed system. We have a 421. Ta-da! It's all push fit, and then clamps on the bottom of the manifold. Then have stainless, hang on, we then have a stainless centre section to back box, and then we have the stainless Janspeed back box to go on. I've had a lot of different systems over the years, and this is by far, in my opinion, the best sounding, the best for compression, and especially with the 773 cams from Matt Humphries, it sounds absolutely mental. So we'll go up to the car and I'll make a start. So I'm going to start by WD-40ing everything to do with the manifold, because both of these I guarantee will snap. There's another one at the bottom that will definitely snap, and then I mean, this manifold's never ever been taken off. I can clearly see that because the gasket behind it is mashed. I'll WD-40 those nuts as well before we take it off, and take your lambda sensor cable off.
Right, so like I said, they didn't come out, they just rounded off. That one snapped, I can't get it off. So I just bent the heat shield out of the way so I could get it to the bottom studs. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and then you have 4 on the bottom, which are underneath. You'll feel them if you put your hand under. Just need a long extension and a socket. It's easier to take this out, and you can actually go through here, but I managed to do it with keeping that in. You can then go jack your car up and get underneath. So after like 2 hours, I finally got the exhaust off. I had to chop it off in about 3 places because the previous owner had put the back box in and then welded it in, and that's usually where there's the exhaust joins there, which lets you take the back box off of the rear section. But I couldn't take it either way because it was welded, and I had a really bad blow in the exhaust as well, and I've just found out what it is. There's a massive gap. I mean, I can't weld, but that's really not that great. So yeah, that's finally out. Next thing I'm gonna do is I've got a new gasket because this is mashed. I'm gonna try and get off as much as the old gasket as I can, and then put the manifold on. Right, so that's all the old gasket. I managed to get them all off in one piece, which is pretty nice. I've cleaned off the faces, got rid of any old manifold gasket that wasn't there, or anything that's going to be stopping it having a nice seal, the new gaskets, and then just wiped out any bits that fell into the ports. Then I can put the new gaskets on. Right, so basically the exhaust took me so long, I ended up not recording it just because I needed to crack on. I couldn't hold my phone all the time. I had to cut a ridiculous amount. I had to cut all of that out, pretty much. But yeah, she's in.
sounding sweet. Give you a little sound clip.
So today I'm de-wipering the micra because it looks fucking horrible. To plug this hole you need a 32mm bung, and to take the motor out, open up your boot and you'll have a plate that looks like this that sits in there. You have to undo these clips, which is just a Phillips head screwdriver, and then it pops out. That's what they look like. Try and keep them if you want to put that back on. Then you have 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts holding the motor in. You have to unplug your plugs and then you can take the motor out. I forgot to mention, when you're taking this off, you take all these little interior screws, clip things out, the things that you always lose, because I've lost one of them, absolutely no idea where that's gone. Your handle goes here and it has a Phillips screw in, you need to take that out also. So once you've undone these three, the motor will be loose. Then got to go back up the top, pull this cover off and take the nut off there. Once you've taken that top nut off, might take some wiggling. Right, you can take your wiper off. Dash that. Then this clip here is the only thing stopping it from coming out. And you'll also have to undo, no, I just think it's that. Once you've undone that clip and taken that off of that black thing there, you should be able to, hang on, doing this one-handed, take the motor out. The motor gone. Then you're left with this hole here. Take the grommet out that was in, and like I said, you need a 32mm rubber bung to fill the hole. So I've wiped off any stuff that was around this hole. Then you can put your bung in. That's my bung in. Stupidly, I didn't let it dry enough and I put it in with dirty fingers, so it looks grubby, but I'll try again. But that's what it looks like. Personally, I think it looks a lot cleaner. What do you think? There you go. That easy. Then when you're done, you can get your cover, put that back on there to cover all of that shite.